Just Lingard, interview, take two. You go through things in life, you know what gets you where you are today, so, you know, I don't live with regrets. The things that you go through and you learn and you grow, and the mistakes that you make, you know, to put you in this position where you are today. And I needed to leave, needed a different challenge, you know, another chapter in my life. It's been hectic the first couple of months, but, you know, I finally settled in now. Obviously, you have them private conversations, you know, with a lot of people about certain things that you don't want other people to maybe not know about. So I think the privacy factor, you know, plays a big part in that. I've always done pre-season since I've been professional, and like to not have a proper pre-season with a team, it's weird, man. Like, 'cause you got to be a part of that thing, like the team bonding, like the initiations where you can sing like in front of the team. You got to try and be a part of it as soon as possible. If it weren't for the people around me, you know, I wouldn't be in the position I'm today. And, you know, having people around me now that can say like, no, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I know it comes from a place of like love, and, you know, I know that people care, and that's what kind of people I want around me. Lou's my older brother, my commercial manager as well. Like I say, he's just been there from the start. Hi, big man.
Yo. Good, man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Meg just had a really good...
So he's my PA / friend, known him since like 9 years old. We used to go around at like Christmas and that with, you know, my brother and my dad. I just needed someone around me that, you know, I could trust. Obviously growing up with him, so I wanted to bring him, you know, into the circle. So he would just like report back to me, and, you know, we'd have discussions on, you know, certain things, and like I say, it needs to be the right deal and, you know, right environment for me to be in. Of course, you don't want them conversations being leaked or, you know, going out to the world or to the press. You know, a lot of people are getting hacked. I think it's important that, you know, the privacy side, you know, needs to be addressed. Like I say, you don't want them conversations going out to anyone. You know, it can ruin, you know, the deal. Might not have got, you know, the deal that I want, or, you know, the club that you want to go to. So, you know, I think the privacy side is very important. Sometimes you got to keep things in-house, not share, you know, with the world. And I think that's where, obviously, look, my daughter came in, and obviously when she was born, I wanted to kind of keep that in-house and, you know, with the people that, you know, matter most. So, like I say, for the first year when she was born, you know, no one knew, nothing got said, you know, to protect her. And then, you know, it come to a point where I was just like, you know, I want to show the world, you know, who she is. I think I've always used WhatsApp from a young age. Obviously, it can store, you know, your chats, and you can back up your chats for, obviously, when you lose your phone, or, you know, you get another phone. You know, you can always have them conversations there. Or like, we'll do it at the house. I'll have a lot of meetings and stuff like that. Of like, obviously weighing up certain options. Like I say, I had to, you know, think of my family as well, and, you know, my daughter. Of, you know, I still want to, you know, see her on a regular basis and keep in contact on a regular basis. So I think she played a huge part in it as well. But like, to be involved in them conversations, you know, to be involved and see what actually goes on, like behind, you know, closed doors, and what people don't see. You know, and a lot of people still, you know, say, should have gone to this team, should have gone to this team, blah, blah, blah. But people don't know the conversations that were happening with them other teams. You know, to the extent of what was being said. Obviously, you can make your choice, and that can kind of make your mind up in a certain way. So it's a lot different. You know, when Nottingham Forest come calling, they were so eager and showing so much love. You know, they wanted the manager to come to my house, and the owner wanted me to fly to Greece and speak to him, and, you know, have a little chill holiday there with them. And when you see that kind of love, like, it's hard to say no. And sometimes it can be hard, like, obviously leaving United and going to another club, because there's a lot of expectation on, you know, how well you're doing, especially with West Ham, like, you know, started like house on fire. So people expect that straight away, you know what I mean? But it's football, and you know, sometimes it's not like that. It's not as easy as you want it to be. And I think that's just a good challenge to have. So, like I said, I wanted to settle in as soon as possible, get used to all the lads, and you know, with me, I don't want people to like, you know, judge me, you know, on what's happened in the past, and you know, what kind of money you're going for and stuff like that. Like, everyone's been like so chill and so calm, and I'm, you know, used to everyone, and you know, I'm in the groups, and you know, we're doing a lot of team bonding stuff, which is good. And obviously it's new to them as well. Like, the Premiership's new to them as well, so it can take time to adapt. But you know, the Prem's ruthless, man. Like I say, you can get beat 5-6 games in a row, you know, if you're not up to scratch. But you know, I think it'll come, and you know, trust the boys that it'll come, and I'm confident in that.
Yeah, they still trying to find a way to win. Had the guy that's when it all begins. I don't need a rollie on my wrist. Perfect time and got with the assist. I've been working.
I think when you feel the love, you know, especially at a certain place, you know, you want to go there then. So it'll make you so much more comfortable, so much more confident, you know, of playing. And like I say, they trust and believe in you, you know, 100% to perform. And like I say, it's not started the best at the moment, but I say I still believe in the boys. You know, the owners and the managers still believe in us as a group. You know, it's an exciting challenge. Like, you've got to embrace these moments. Like, it's a very different moment that I've been in before, and you know, you got to embrace it. You got to, you know, stand up, you know, chest out, and take whatever comes of it.